Welcome back, guys. Something doesn't feel right. The fuck is going on? What is going on here? Huh? I don't know. Well, we gotta do our preliminary drink of the day. Today, I'm starting off with a friend of mine gifted this, so pretty much he's part sponsor. Uh, I'm gonna be interviewing him later on, like fairly soon. A little bit of tequila, because this year was a tequila year. Let's pour a little drink here. How you guys doing? Everybody good? Little club soda. I don't know. It's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. I have been gone for approximately what? It feels like what, 2 months? And a lot of shit has been going on in the last 2 months. Where should we begin? God, there's so much stuff we could talk about right now. Oh yeah, I bought a vape. Anyway, where do we begin? Aliens. Let's start with the aliens, okay? So, in the news, I'm sure you've seen it. The Pentagon announced that they're going to show evidence that they acquired, check this out, an off-world vehicle not made on this earth. What did I say? I told you guys, 2020, this was gonna happen. I said it. You can go back to the other, I think it was what, episode 2? Maybe it was, no, episode 3. Last episode, I said that. They said that they recovered. Okay, I want you to hear what I'm saying. That they recovered an off-world vehicle not made on this earth. It's not even August yet. I've been gone for 2 months. What, a month and a half? Here's my question. When they announced that they also recovered an alien body on one of those alien vehicles, how will you react? Because I think that's the reason why. Okay, this is how I feel. I honestly feel that they have seen. I think that multiple governments have recovered off-world vehicles not made on this earth, right? An alien craft, a probe or whatever. It doesn't have to be an alien in it. But they can't share it because, for example, if someone has technology, like let's just like think this through. If a country has technology from another planet that can get us from our planet to another planetary system, right? You got to travel light years, which takes thousands of years. And we had that technology in America or in China or in Russia, it would cause a world war. Because whoever had that technology and knew how to use that technology, obviously, would take over the world, right? Or destroy the world, like one of the two. So I think that's the reason why. I think that's the first reason why they wouldn't. I think that's the first reason why they didn't want to announce that they were aliens and a ship crash landed, right? That's one. Number two, look at what happened with George Floyd, okay? I'm tying it all together, okay? Look at what happened with George Floyd. George Floyd was murdered on TV, live on someone's phone, and the entire planet revolted against the system completely. That's with guns, masks, destroying buildings. One man, right? So just imagine their fear in letting mankind know that we are not alone in the universe, and whatever alien life forms that are out there that are intelligent enough to build a craft and send it here, they are watching us. They're probably pretty scared. They got to be scared. I mean, I don't think it would affect me. It would affect church. So if you're a Christian, you would look at the Bible a little differently, right? Or you would not believe in the Bible at all. I think it all ties in, but I'm not going to get into that. If you are, uh, if you were studying something in school, a lot of people don't have the mental capability of removing the narcissism that they have into thinking like, I'm the only one in this universe. Now imagine something smarter that can judge you, right? So if you're a piece of shit, right? And this alien life form have seen other planet with other life forms, and now we're being judged based off of the planetary family. And they're just like, "Oh my god, human beings are pieces of shit. We need to clean this shit up." You know what I mean? I really wonder if Donald Trump was to come out. I mean, we wouldn't really believe anything he's fucking saying anyway, right? Well, or any government. It could be Obama, it could be Bush, it could have been anyone, right? It could be Biden. But a lot of people don't have faith. But if they were to announce tomorrow that they have contact and have communication with alien life forms, not of this earth, what would you do? It's mind boggling, man. Then I watched a documentary with this guy named Bob Lazar. I think it's called, I don't know if it's called Skinwalkers, but Bob Lazar actually worked in Area 51. He said he's worked on 6 different ships, and he has proof and documentation that he worked, and the Pentagon destroyed him and said that he was full of shit, right? Said he was full of shit. I started following Bob Lazar last week, right? He said he was full of shit. And he put out a statement saying, the Pentagon destroyed my life, and now they're announcing that they have recovered the vehicles that I talked about back in 1986. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's fucking wild. Mm. I know one thing. Um, I don't want this administration representing the planet. Think about it. What? I'm not just attacking. I love America, right? I love America, right? It's like a love hate relationship. It's like a family member, right? You gotta love it, right? But what government leadership do you think can represent the human race right now? You got Putin, right? You got head of China. You got Donald Trump. Like who? You got Kim Jong Un. Who the fuck? I'm scared at them saying, "Oh, this is who Earthlings decided to put into places of power." I don't know. I don't know. That scares the shit out of me. It scares me. Like I don't know. And then look at this right here, right? If you start looking at who who actually we are as a people, right? I still think that we're populist, right? Look at what populist means. I don't know if you can put it. Yeah, populist, right? Meaning the fact that even though we say that we're intellectuals, the majority of Americans, even in was it not Czechoslovakia? Where was the spot? The Ukraine, right? President of the Ukraine, the new president of Ukraine, they hired like a comedian or actor or something like that. Like, look what we did. We elected Donald Trump. Now, look at who thinks that he can run and win for the presidential seat, the Democratic presidential seat for 2021. None other, 2020, none other than Kanye West. If you're not scared, I'm frightened. I'm scared shitless. Kanye West? Okay. Let me smoke this. I should have charged it. I know you guys seen this, but if you did not, just recently, Kanye West announced that he was going to run for president. He said if Donald Trump can win, he can win. Now, if you remember, he was wearing the Make America Great Again hat. He says that he truly believed in everything that Trump had. He believed in Trump. He believed in making America great again. He was backing different strong, staunch conservatives and Republicans. He started backing Candace Owens and a few other people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, the minute he decided to run was when, this is the weird thing, okay? You know I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? I talk about the aliens. Look what happened, okay? I was right about that. Okay, so now let's look at what's going on. Biden is trailing. No, he's leading. I never understood what that means. Trailing means that you're behind. Trailing is not you're behind. You're trailing behind the person. So Biden was ahead by 15% or 15 points, whatever, ahead of Trump, right? Even though Biden is a little, look, okay? Biden is a little, he's an older gentleman, okay? People are saying he has onset dementia. People are saying that he has Alzheimer's. People are saying all this stuff about Biden, and they may all be true. But you know what? I'd rather have a Ronald Reagan, an Alzheimer, dementia Ronald Reagan, than this fucktard. Okay, that was, let me make a drink. I'm sorry, okay? That was rough, but we're gonna get political, fuck it. We're gonna get fucking political. I'm gonna tell you why. It doesn't, okay, so a lot of people are saying that he passed a crime bill. Yes, he did. He might have been racist back in the day, but, you know, people change. He might be. They're saying that I did hear him say something about he doesn't believe in reparations. I'm a black guy. I understand. I believe in reparations, right? I believe in reparations, but I'm going to tell you one thing that he will have that Trump doesn't have. One thing that he will have is, if you look back, right? Trump specifically did not and could not hire a team to fill up his administration. So let's just say 100 people is 100% of his administration completely filled up. Right now, he probably has 23 people. Which means that whenever it comes down to anything that needs to be done or greenlit, whatever, there's always checks and balances, right? There's checks and balances of Mr. Obama, you can't do that. There may be arguments within the administration because whenever he wants to do something in housing or whenever he wants to do something in infrastructure, he can't. He has people who are completely knowledgeable to get it done, right? Checks and balances. So, for example, if you have someone in place for, let's just say, the stimulus package, right? And but someone in the stimulus package wants to rob and steal. If no one is in that position, no one can get fucked over. No one can get arrested. You can't have an inquiry board to check it out. I just want America not to be destroyed in the next 4 years. And if you look at it, damn, this is becoming like a political thing, a political podcast. No, it's not. No, it's not. I have a whole bunch of other people. But if you look at it, right? America was literally on fire weeks ago. They burned down a whole precinct. One, two, yeah. I don't know. I gotta say this though, okay? Maybe with all this stuff's going on, you got all of the statues being ripped down and torn down, all this wild shit happening. Uh, Black people are unifying. They're changing the name of like racist uh, baseball teams and football teams. They're having more inclusion. Uh, black trans lives are being included. Gay lives and LGBTQIA, it's being like included. Um, they're looking at redlining. All this stuff is being exposed in this administration. So maybe, you ready for this? Maybe Trump did make America not great again, but a little better. Because right now it's kind of like his shit. He's so tone deaf and so bold that it's exposing what America really is. But anyway, let's look at this. So let's look at Kanye West, right? Kanye West had a presidential rally in South Carolina, right? His first presidential rally. Why South Carolina? Now, some people would argue the reason why Kanye West is running for president is because actually he wants Trump to win. So if he splits the Democratic vote between Biden and himself, then Trump is going to win. Right? And think about it. Let me think about it. Okay, he went and he hugged Trump, right? Remember he went to the White House, right? Hugged Trump, said that he has like shark blood or tiger blood just like him, whatever, right? Remember that? So now you got Trump completely wilding out, right? He's throwing up this let me tell you something. This is what's going on. Everything has to be straight. You got Trump tossing up the sign. Some people would argue that this is a dog whistle to a few things. This is the white supremacy sign, right? He does this all the time. Everyone's talking about it, right? I mean, people could say it's a lot of stuff, right? You have him completely wilding out, right? And then you can also say that this is also connected to Q, right? I promise you, we're gonna do a whole thing on QAnon, right? Entire thing on QAnon. I gotta be careful because I'm doing other people and I don't want to be completely. But anyway, this is all just me just speculating, right? So let's connect the Kanye West Gap deal, right? So let's follow the whole like chronology of everything that went down. I don't know if that's the right word, right? So let's just say first one, he was a MAGA guy. He had the MAGA hat. He was hugging Trump. Remember hugging and kissing Trump? Oh my God, I love Trump. Trump is so fucking smart. You see this? Um, Damn, he even did something along the lines of, this is not on the same timeline, but he was wearing, I forgot about that. Remember when he had the Confederate flag jacket? He had the green bomber. I think it was a green bomber with the Confederate flag on the back. That was so weird. Then he started pushing that. Trump started wilding out, which is what he does. After he started wilding completely the fuck out, Kanye kind of pulled back from him a little bit. And what is the one? And then after that, what did he do? He switched completely over. I don't know if that was Kris Jenner or if that was his girl or he was setting up for something, but he went completely over to religion, right? This is the tricky part. Kanye West switched over to religion, right? Remember, he put out I think it was Jesus is King album. He had a whole Christian album. He had, on a TV show, he was like shunning Kim for doing nudes and dressing provocatively, whatever. Then he started having all those Sunday services where he had all the church and everyone doing whatever, and it felt a lot of people didn't trust it, but black people in church, right? Black people love church. So we started kind of like, okay, well, listen, maybe we need to forgive and love and give Kanye another chance and bring Kanye in, right? So we started dancing and shouting and getting all the way in with his like shenanigans, right? He dropped the album, but then he started doing the church tour, right? He started doing the church tour where he went to black churches. I think he went to, I could be wrong, Creflo Dollar, one of the big black churches. Then he went to Joel Osteen. Remember he went to Joel Osteen, and Joel Osteen was like what, like what's going on? But they had to embrace him because it was someone, a wayward sheep, right? A black sheep that was coming back into the fold, and we had to embrace him with love. But I think that black people, specifically black people, because this is our wheelhouse, right? Religion, church, Christianity, that's our wheelhouse. That's just the thing that we lean, the rock that we lean on, right? We were just like, something about this doesn't feel right. Well, for me, it didn't, right? I'm going to put any salt in the game. I'm going to put a little lemon in the game, right? So he started doing that. There's a bunch of weird stuff. Remember when, I don't know, it seems kind of narcissistic, right? Because you're supposed to be completely humble and loving. Remember he did the whole security was trying to walk him through the stage, and he was just like parting the sea like Moses, like he is godly, and he was, I don't know, that the whole thing kind of felt weird. So he started doing the whole religion thing, right? And then shortly after that happened, he kind of pulled away, and then he said, I no longer support Trump, right? Because I think he started making mistakes, right? I no longer support Trump. I'm laying down the MAGA hat, right? I'm laying down the MAGA hat, and now I'm going to run for president. But he didn't say that until, drum roll please, he got the Gap deal. Remember when Gap put out that thing where it's just like, instead of GAP, they put YZY? The second that happened, he said he's running for president. Now, he's been trying to get that deal going on. He was trying to cross over to billionaire. He was trying to be a staple in the fashion world. Then all of a sudden, he got it in the middle of him being mentally all weird, and then all of a sudden, he's running for it. Now, this is what people say. People are saying, right? They're speculating. Only speculation, right? They're speculating that there's a possibility that the only reason why he's doing that is that he wants Trump to win, right? You have two crazy people. Remember when he went to Trump Tower and he had the meeting with Trump? He never discussed what they'd met about. Speculation. This is only speculation, okay? Don't you judge me, okay? It's only what's in my weird mind. Okay. He went up there. He went down the escalator. He's standing in front of the escalator with the blonde hair, the fucking weird shit, and he's standing there, and Trump is all smiling. They had a meeting. Kanye West is he doesn't have a simple mind. Like almost like he thinks in chess. Who's to say that these guys came up with this weird shit? He pushed the MAGA shit. He got the deal that he wanted. Then all of a sudden, people are saying that him running for the Democratic presidential bid was to split the vote from Biden and him so Trump can win again. They just announced fucking aliens, okay? This is not far-fetched. The Pentagon just announced aliens. It's not far-fetched. If this is the case, that would mean that everything that... Did you see the presidential thing that he did? The presidential rally? Kanye West did a presidential rally, right? Try not to touch my face. Kanye West did a presidential rally in South Carolina, his first rally, where he had a fucking mental breakdown. He screamed that I almost killed my daughter. Remember that? He was losing his complete mind, right? I almost killed my daughter. He kept saying that over and over and over again. He said that thing about, I can't believe I almost let this shit pass. He said that thing about Harriet Tubman and how Harriet Tubman didn't really free the slaves. She would take the slaves to another white person for them to work. Right? What the fuck? What was the purpose of that? Was there a lead-up question to that? Or was that the same reason why, I'm just guessing, right? Speculation only, that Trump didn't want to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill? What was the connection between him, like stating that? It's very odd, man. And then think about the vote. The vote, whoever needs to win 4 specific votes. Think about it. The youth, young vote. The young vote originally was for Bernie fucking Sanders, right? Bernie Sanders got fucking shitted on by the last election by Hillary Clinton, right? Remember he lost that? He was going hard on this right here. And then Biden came and started kicking ass because he had the black guy back him, right? So he's getting the young vote because he's fucking Kanye West. So you got the Yeezys, you got all the cool stuff, the albums. He's gonna get the young vote, right? Let's just say that. 2, in order to win, you gotta get the black vote or the minority vote. So he's connected to the young black vote. You would think, right? He should get the young black vote because he's young, he's black, and he's connected to all these famous people. Kanye West, Rihanna, DJ Khaled. He's connected to the black vote, right? He's from Chicago, inner cities. I can fix the inner cities, all that stuff, right? If he didn't lose his mind. But, so that's 2. Then, you got to somehow tie all that into the conservative vote. MAGA, right? He's wearing the MAGA hat. He's doing big concerts. He did SNL with the fucking MAGA hat on. He did SNL with the MAGA hat on. He's dancing with Kid Cudi with the MAGA hat on, right? He's saying that he supports Candace Owens and all these other conservative, right-wing, strong, staunch Republicans, right? You got that. Then you got to get the white evangelicals. You got to get the white Christian vote, right? And what did he do? Jesus is King album. That's 4, right? Young, black, Christian, and I mean, you can say cultural, right? He took the cultural vote, whatever. But that shit is crazy. Like, who's to say? Who's to say that he's doing this to literally steal the votes from Biden to get him to win? And he got it from that. Who knows? It kind of feels as though like the world is losing its fucking mind, right? We got Trump, who's out of his fucking mind. We have Kanye West, who's running for president, who may be even more crazier than Trump, right? Trump is crazy. Kanye West is crazy. Then you got Joe Biden, who may have early onset dementia, right? I will still vote for Biden. I don't care about the crime bill. I don't care about it. I just don't want to destroy America. Because the minute we show any weakness, we're going to get attacked. But so let's just say you got all these crazy people moving around. Here's my question. Do you think that the craziness that is going on right now in America is a disease that's going on? Wait a minute. Did you guys see this? Okay. There's a video going around. There's a video that's out where it looks like maybe it was like Portland, Oregon or some shit like that, right? Portland, Oregon, where one guy was on a bike and two other guys was walking, and there's a pickup truck that goes across, right? I guess an argument happened. Maybe the pickup truck almost hit this guy, or the guy's in the street, or whatever. People are mad, right? American flag ensues, whatever. So the guy gets out of his car, right? Walks up to the guy. And this comes down to, I don't know if these are Gen Zers. Gen Z has been kicking ass. But literally, this guy gets out the car, and the amount of anger and craziness that's in the air, the guy's just like, hey, man, fuck you. I'm paraphrasing, right? The guy gets out of the car with his gun drawn. And as he's walking up to the guy, shoots the gun right in front of this guy's foot. The guy didn't flinch. He walks closer, words are exchanged. He pulls the gun again and shoots again. The guy doesn't fucking flinch. What's confusing to me is the guy who's pulling the gun because he's that angry, right? He's willing to take a life. He's willing to kill this guy, and this guy is willing to die. What? I don't know. It's crazy. It's almost like we're living in like a simulation, right? Then they do the most angriest schoolboy 8th grade shit ever. The craziest junior high school, intermediate school shit. They start bumping chests with the guy with he still has a gun on him. Then you find out that the guy says, yo, I'm fucking military. I serve this country. And I think that is what the problem is with America. I'm going to tell you what the problem is with America. Human beings cannot hold multiple concepts in one box. We only see things monolithically. The guy says, I am military, I serve this country. How does that validate you pulling a gun and shooting a gun on someone crossing the street? Now, this is what all Americans say. You didn't see what happened before, you didn't see what happened after. I just saw a guy pull out a gun, a guy without a gun, and a guy shooting at him, right? You can be a military person, right, who served the country and fought for America, and still be a racist piece of shit. You can be both. Just because you're military doesn't mean that you're a good person, right? The same way, you can be a black person who is being oppressed by police, but still be a criminal piece of shit. You see what I mean? That's only two in one box. Right? Then there's multiple boxes you can hold within that one person. right? You should be able to connect all those boxes and hold different truths and make a decision based on those boxes instead of everything being perfectly compartmentalized into perfect fucking boxes, right? We're smart. No, we're not. I mean, maybe we are. I got a question to ask you. If aliens came down to this planet and say, hey guys, you guys are smart. You guys went from all these different stages to this stage, right? We're going to give you guys 12 months to fix all of your hatred and anger amongst each other. So that's Jewish and Muslim, that's black and white, North Korea, South Korea. We're going to come back and we're going to see, we can see if you guys are lying. We're going to see if you guys can get over all your hatred. If you guys can do that, we're going to introduce you to the interplanetary community, right? You guys will be able to get whatever you need, money, power, not money, power, right? Because that's earthly stuff. We're going to help you guys step into a higher elevation, a frequency into this community. And yeah, you guys will see the secrets of the universe. But if you guys don't figure it out, we're going to fucking kill you. Not even kill you, but reset you guys back down to the Stone Age. Do you think that we can do it? I don't know. Okay, I want you to comment below, right? You guys have been commenting so much. Sarcasm. You guys have been commenting so much. Do you think that as human beings, if aliens were to come down to the planet and give us that ultimatum, what would we do? What would be able to do it within a year? 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? So interesting. I'm curious. I wonder if we can actually do it. Think about this, okay? They just announced that they found, let's get back to it, an off-world vehicles not of this earth was recovered, right? They didn't say whether or not they found aliens, right? They only said off-world vehicle recovered not of this earth. If we were to find out that they've been watching us, right? They've been watching us go from Neanderthals, right? They helped us push into regular human life, right? So we got the Stone Age and shit like that, right? We go to the industrial area, the industrial era, right? We go to the Renaissance, so we're creating stuff and art and shit like that. Now we're at the spot that we're at right now, right? If you remember the last episode, I talked about the Fermi paradox, which is the line to whether or not we can cross over into, we can go interplanetary travel, right? Do you think that maybe the Fermi paradox is alien life form seeing that, okay, these guys are teenagers, they're about to turn 18. Let's see if these motherfuckers can actually cross over into this one puzzle that we give every single 17-year-old, 17,000 years, whatever, year old planet. We're going to give them the coronavirus. COVID-19, y'all. What if COVID-19 is the test that they have to give us? And the only thing that we have to do in order to pass the test in order to become part of the interplanetary family is one thing. Wear a motherfucking mask. What's that? We have to survive as a human, as a race, a human race. We have to wear masks and beat this disease. Simple. What if that was it? Do you think we can pass? That's it. We literally just have to survive, cross over this one spot, which is a Fermi paradox, in order to cross over into the next level of survival. And this is it right here. Think about it. We have Trump, we have Kim Jong Un, we have Vladimir Putin, we have all these crazy motherfuckers, right? The aliens are looking at us just like, first of all, I would feel crazy knowing that if aliens are coming to this planet and looking at us as a race, saying that you guys place these guys in power, how fucking dumb are we? Oh my God. So the only we have to do is we have to pass over this one shit to see if we can surpass it. Right? Do you think that we can do it? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if we would, as human beings, hold on to hatred, hold on to the frequency of hatred, even if it meant the destruction of humankind. That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit. I don't know. Think about this. Okay. Show me what you got. Okay, here's another concept, right? Another concept. This is only for me. I'm just making it. There's a TV show called Rick and Morty, right? Some of you guys have heard of it. Maybe you haven't, right? One of the episodes of Rick and Morty, there was a group of, there was a game show, right? Of these interplanetary beings that had a game show that would have multiple worlds in different parts of the universe that were at the stage that we were at, right? 17, about to go 18. And they had a game show that says who can make the best pop song ever. So it's like America's Got Talent for universes. But the losers, their planet gets completely destroyed. Who's to say right now that the Interplanetary Galactic Federation, right? You have multiple spots are looking at us, and the Fermi paradox, the actual bridge to go from here to here to here, to actually cross over to an intelligent society that can actually interact with other planets, right? Multiple different planets. Let's just say there's like 6 different planetary life forms, right? And they're all looking at us, judging to see whether or not we can cross over into the shit to see if we can pass the coronavirus COVID-19 test. We can't even wear fucking masks. They hit us with the coronavirus, right? And then while that's going on, we're trying to figure out this global pandemic that can destroy the entire planet. And they kill George Floyd while that's going on. So you have all these different. I've been drinking, okay? I'm sorry. I'm going to slow down. They kill this man, We have a point to where we have a global pandemic to where we're literally about to destroy the planet with a new bubonic plague, right? A new Black Death, right? And let's see whether or not all these planets are watching like a game show to see whether or not we figure it the fuck out. Then to even let us know what's going on, these motherfuckers, right? I'm not adding salt to the game, adding a little lime. Just to add to it, they say, okay, we're watching you. We're going to show you that you guys have recovered an off-world vehicle. An off-world vehicle, not of this earth, has been recovered. And we're still acting like, oh my God. I'm going to bleep that out. Right? It's fucking crazy. I'm going to ask you again. My question to you is, do you think that if this is true, right? If we're being watched by multiple planets and we're aware of that, do you think that we as a human race can figure it out and pass this test? Because if not, if you think about it, if not, this almost feels as though we are in a fucking simulation. It feels like we're in a simulation. I hope we figure it out. I hope we figure it out. Because what would be the alternative, right? Like, would they destroy the planet? Would they... Like, I don't know. This shit is crazy. I just hope, frequency-wise, we can calm the fuck down. I would hope that the people who have all this hate in their heart, they were taught something that they believe that it's not true, and then hopefully, what did Ronald Reagan say? Ronald Reagan, there was a speech that he gave right before he lost his mind, right before he lost his marble, before he got caught up with some bullshit and said that he had dementia, right? He says it wouldn't surprise him if the one thing that human beings needed on this planet was an alien invasion that would realize that our differences are not as important or as crazy as we think they are. And we would come together as a people to fight this alien invader. Who knows? I don't know. I'm really going to have people on the show. I'm going to do it right. I really hope that I'm not going completely off base to where people don't want to be a part of the podcast. But who gives a fuck? But anyway, I'm going to stop here, right? I'm going to stop here, and I want to thank you guys for tuning into the KingJedi podcast. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Episode 5's coming in. I should have a guest on for episode 5. Thank you guys for tuning in. As you can see, I got cameras and lights. Everything's cleaner. I got new glasses. I got a vape. Life is good. That's not coronavirus. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. KingJedi episode 5 is coming soon. Thanks.